What archaeological evidence supports the New Testament? Imagine holding a piece of history in your hands that connects directly to the stories in the Bible. Archaeology has uncovered many clues that support the events and people mentioned in the New Testament. One of the most compelling finds is the bones of a man named Yehohanan, who was crucified around the time Jesus lived. His heel bone had a nail through it, with fragments of olive wood nearby, showing that crucifixion involved a wooden cross. This confirms what the Gospels describe about Roman crucifixion practices and that Jesus' method of execution was real. Another piece of evidence is the Shroud of Turin. Radiocarbon dating suggests it dates from between 280 years before Christ and 220 years after. The shroud bears marks that match injuries Jesus is said to have suffered, like flogging and a crown of thorns. It also has blood stains that seem untouched, which some believe could support the story of Jesus' resurrection and his honorable burial. The Pilate Stone is another important find. It's an inscription discovered in Caesarea Maritima that bears the name of Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor who ordered Jesus' crucifixion. This confirms that Pilate was a real person, just as the Bible states, and that he played a role in Jesus' death. Excavations in Nazareth and Capernaum also support the biblical account. Homes and artifacts from Nazareth, dating to Jesus' lifetime, prove the town existed then, contrary to earlier doubts. In Capernaum, archaeologists uncovered a first-century synagogue where Jesus is believed to have taught, along with a house thought to be Peter's. These discoveries connect the stories directly to real places. The Pool of Siloam in Jerusalem was identified in 2004. This is the location where Jesus healed a man born blind, as described in the Gospel of John. Finding this pool confirms the Gospel story and shows these events took place in real locations. Old manuscripts like the Rillans Papyrus, dated around AD 125, and the Chester Beatty Papyri from around AD 200, are some of the earliest copies of the New Testament texts. Their existence shows that these writings were circulated early and preserved accurately over time. Lastly, the Nazareth Decree, a marble inscription from the reign of Emperor Claudius, forbids stealing bodies from tombs. This might reflected Roman concerns about early Christian claims of Jesus' resurrection, giving historical context to the gospel accounts of the empty tomb. All these discoveries help us see that the stories in the New Testament are rooted in real history. They give Christian women confidence that their faith is built on tangible evidence, connecting spiritual truths with physical history. Knowing these facts can strengthen your trust in Scripture and inspire you to teach your children about the reliability of the Bible. When you see how archaeology supports these ancient stories, it encourages a balanced faith that combines both heart and mind.